The EEHUB is a network of people with expertise and organizations with expertise in entrepreneurship education. And the purpose of the network is really to bring the best minds together in order to move entrepreneurship education forward. So we know we've come a long way, but it's very important now to take advantage of the momentum and to increase uptake of entrepreneurship education, particularly in schools, but also at the level of universities and teacher training. The advantage of organizations like Junior Achievement and others is that we have networks. So we can take advantage of those networks in order to take the message across a lot of countries and a lot of borders at the same time. We won the initial grant to support the pilot of the Entrepreneurship Education Network, or EEHUB. That gave us a chance to take the initial lead with 3 other partners. But what we've seen is that entrepreneurship education is really a hugely diverse fabric of organizations. So it's networks upon networks upon networks, and in order to mobilize them, to take best advantage of them, you need a platform. You need something in order for them to communicate and to gather best practice. Today we are covering all of Europe, but we had 45 experts in the EEHUB, and as we go forward, we want to expand that number of experts, probably to at least 100 if we possibly can, and also to expand the geography of activities. So right now we've had roundtables, we've had meetings in different places, but now we want to see if we can energize even more activity at the national level in selected countries. There are several areas where we are working. For example, we know that there are major hindrances in entrepreneurship education, which is also linked with drivers in entrepreneurship education. And that's where we want to focus. We want to focus on the bottlenecks. So one bottleneck is teacher training. We know that if we can share good practice, we can set good examples, we can get people working together in the area of teacher training and literally increase the number of teachers who are trained in entrepreneurship education, we will be able to increase participation. Another area is research. If you want to persuade the policymakers that this is the right thing to do and the best way to do it, then you absolutely have to have data, especially impact data. You must prove your case about what difference does entrepreneurship education make. So 2 areas are research and teacher training. And I think the third area is possibly the area of, it's linked with the 2, it's assessment, measurement tools. So what can we actually bring in a practical way to classrooms, to educators, to help them assess their progress? Because entrepreneurship education is a space that is not born for traditional measurement tools. Bulgaria has always been an extremely active participant in entrepreneurship education on the ground, but also in policy. It's a small country, so it's possible for Bulgaria to make a lot of difference very quickly. So one of the reasons why we are excited to include Bulgaria in the Entrepreneurship Education Hub activities at national level is that we know there's tremendous support, not just from the Ministry of Education, but also from members of the European Parliament and also other ministries in the ecosystem in Bulgaria. And this is the key, collaboration between ministries. It's not just up to the Ministry of Education or the Ministry of Economy to deal with this. This is something which involves everyone. And Bulgaria has done a very good job of bringing the different stakeholders together.